Hey there, welcome to Hadie 363, aka Hadie YouTube channel. Like a few days ago, INSANIPARK came out, which is this Five Nights at Freddy's fan game. Yes, you heard me right. FNAF fan game made by my friend Oopster Games. The game's name is INSANIPARK, and it's based off Five Nights at Freddy's and FNAF.
Shut your fucking mouth!
This fan game story is about a little kid who wants to get internet famous through YouTube, and he goes to the worst rated park in all of the world, INSANIPARK, which is literally in Ballpincher, Ohio. I suppose that place doesn't exist, bro. Imagine if it's real. Anyways, I played through the whole game, and in this video I'm gonna show you the whole game and the story, and also give my personal opinion on each part of the game. If you want to see the full thing, well, not the full thing of me playing the game, but just like the first 4 nights, go to my stream. It's over there. Just go look at it. I don't know. Anyways, with nothing else to say, let's get into this crazy theme park. Or should I say this pretty insane theme park. This is a very good FNAF fan game, by the way. And this is how we start INSANIPARK. As you can see, this is the menu. To be honest, pretty simple. I've got nothing much to say about it. But holy shit, bro, are those particles? Are we in 2021, man? Hell no. I think it's worth mentioning that depending on which night you're at, the character in the back of the menu changes, which is pretty cool. The music you hear in the back is the menu music. I don't know if it was made by Oopster or if it was used by Oopster. Either way, I feel like it fits INSANIPARK, so yeah. Anyways, let's see what happens when we press start. Yeah, the music has always been a banger. Holy shit, that's loud. Oh my gosh. What's up, YouTube? It's Lil Teeny back with a new video for y'all. Now, as you can see, holy shit, sorry, but I had to mute the game. The music's so loud. Now, as you can see, I finally came outside for the first time in 3 years. Something I said I'd never do. So you're probably wondering why I changed my mind. Well, I was looking on Google to find the worst rated theme park was, and I found it was happened to be in my hometown, Ballpincher, Ohio. So I'm really gonna spend 3 nights going to this park to see how bad it really is. Welcome all to wait. Anyways, after regretting using headphones and violating the freaking cutscene, we got introduced to Timmy and INSANIPARK. So right after that, we're gonna jump to night one. Crazy. All right, everyone, welcome to night one. For my first night, it's strange. I'm gonna go to this cool dark ride. It has bad reviews. I haven't looked at the reviews, but yeah, blah blah blah. Let's go. My goal is the challenge is to be the first kid to give this park a good review. So make sure to like and subscribe because I'm going in. And well, this is night one. You can see the tips on the screen. It basically tells you that there's some fake buttons and some right buttons, and you gotta like press the correct buttons in the order and not the fake ones. And like that, you can keep moving through the ride. Now, this is where our first enemy comes in. We meet Mr. Red. He will basically try to approach us while we are doing the buttons thing, and as the night moves on, there are more buttons to press, and you gotta click them all before he comes. So, yeah, things get really tough. And that's pretty much the whole gameplay loop for Night 1. Yeah, it's pretty simple, but I think it's a great start. Not gonna lie. I like how Mr. Red has his fair share of voice lines, which are really cool. All of them are voiced by Oopster, and yeah, I like how the difficulty increases as the night goes on, and it's like a pretty neat start for the game. Now, once you beat the night, you might think that that's it, but no, buddy. As you're about to exit the place, the exit is closed, and Mr. Red appears right in front of you. And suddenly, Fua, he has his own little boss fight there, but you have to click his tentacles to keep them away from you. Yeah, he has tentacles for some reason. Fun fact, but you don't have to click like the tip of the tentacles. You can only click the tentacle itself. Oopser didn't think about that, but yeah. This would have been a pretty cool boss fight, surprise boss fight if it weren't because the freaking tips spoil it. But oh well, I guess Oopster wanted it to be spoiled. So yeah. Other than that, I really like the boss fight, and I want to point out that the whole minigames, the whole night one music, it's pretty cool. It's the one you're listening in the background. Again, I'm not sure if Oopster made it or if he took it. Either way, it's fire and it fits the night. Okay.
This ride is closed. Get out.
Okay, dog. Well, that was such a scare than I could have imagined. What even was that thing? Some sort of red monster? This is new out too, dog. After I got off the ride, I immediately started looking at the reviews I avoided reading earlier. It led me down to a huge rabbit hole I still haven't learned much about yet. But what I do know now is that monsters I saw in the dark ride isn't the only one. There are loads more in every single attraction here, which is so freaking awesome. Well, I finally have the perfect challenge video that will make me famous. And that's how little Timmy decided to stay in the park. And like that, we move to night 2. The Throngler Grounds. Alright, this place seems to be some sort of playground. Well, coming from the experience last night, I know there's probably some monster in there thirsty for my blood. Eh, if I could get through the last night, then I should be able to do this one, right? One like and go one prayer for me, and also make sure to I'm gonna go inside now, yeah.
Bomba.
And like this, we move to night 2. In this night, we face the Throngler, which is a brand new threat. Uh, he basically stomps and he will come toward your direction. You have to look around to spot him before he enters the room. And once he enters the room, you have to get inside your locker. Mr. Red is also back for this night, and he's in his second form, in which he's yeah, stronger and angrier. But it's pretty much the same thing as last night. Like the millisecond he appears, just click 3 of his tentacles and he'll be gone, which is a crazy nerf from night 1, if you ask me. Now, since this is a review, I'm gonna be completely honest. This is my least favorite night. First of all, we got the guitar playing in the background. The music is kind of annoying. I don't like it like at all. Uh, Unlike the music from the other nights. I also figured out that after a certain amount of footsteps, the Throngler tends to appear, so you don't have to look around to spot him and to hide. You can just count his footsteps and then hide. which is the way the thing I used to beat the night without looking around. Which Ooster thinks it's pretty lame, but oh well, it's a touch, I guess. Overall, I don't like the night two of Insanity Park because it's pretty boring and lame in my opinion. It's pretty repetitive and nothing interesting happens in the night other than well the main gameplay loop. Unlike other nights in night one, and the main gameplay loop is, as I said, pretty boring. So yeah, plus you have to do that for 5 minutes straight. Yeah, that night sucks, bro. I'm sorry.
Okay.
This ride is closed. Get out.
Well, that place was definitely something. I can't really say that I was expecting to get chased around by some weird Shrek-looking guy and Mr. Rat again. But you know, little teeny just built like that. You can handle it. Please like and subscribe. Anyways, I was doing some more research into this park after I set up camp in its public restrooms, and I was able to find some more lore about Insanity Park. So let me tell you some backstory I learned. So apparently this park had just appeared out of nowhere. This land was just a grass plot until one day a whole theme park suddenly materialized. A few people started to come to this mysterious park to see if it was any fun or not. You know, pretty standard thing for people to do when they hear about a new theme park in the area. None of them came back alive. 9 confirmed deaths have happened here. All of them were brutally mutilated by these insane monsters. The cops and even the FBI got wind of this park and its deadly beasts sent a SWAT team to the place instantly. But when they got there, all of the monsters vanished. The FBI then launched an investigation to find out who was behind this whole thing. But somehow there was no record of anyone ever relating to this park. No owners, no builders, no employees, nothing. Seeing that there were no monsters to be killed and no humans to even be made suspects, there wasn't much else the government could do besides warn people to never go here. Because who isn't listening to the warning? I think that definitely earns your like and subscription.
Well, after a little Timmy spits out a bunch of more lore, we move to night three, which is like the turning point of the game, and also the end of the game's original beta.
Look what I found hiding in the corner of the park. A nice little petting zoo. I wanted to try and see what this area is about because it looks like it'll have way more creatures. Alright, let's end off this deadly challenge with our last night. After this attraction, I will finally post my own review of this park and landing
Night 3 is honestly the easiest night of the whole game. And it's crazy because back at the beta, it was the hardest night. Well, basically, all you gotta do is that you've got three options: pet, punch, and feed. And depending on which creature you get, you have to use it on them. For the tall ones, you gotta pet them. For the angry ones, you gotta punch them. And the jumpy ones, you gotta feed them. Now, back at the beta, these motherfuckers, they used to freaking combo you. Especially the jumpy ones. They would combo you while you were attending the others. Thankfully, though, Oopser isn't a bitch, so he actually fixed it and accepted that that shit wasn't balanced. And now, well, the game is fairly balanced. Night 3 is fairly balanced, and yeah, overall, it's like a really simple and cool night, I guess. I don't have much to say. I mean, I would complain, but the night's only 3 minutes long, so yeah, it's not such a big deal.
I have evolved. We meet again, little So Timmy, for the last time, because with my new evolved form, you are not escaping me again.
Oh, yes, you heard it right. Mr. Red is back for the third time. And this time he is in his final form, ready to finally kill Timmy. Now, this means that we're about to have a super cool boss fight, right? Try to guess what's gonna happen in this awesome boss fight. Ready? Well, here it comes. This super boss fight is about clicking his tentacles again. Yeah, it's the same shit as the other nights. I mean, I do admit I said it was cool at night one, but come on, bro. Like, ever since night two, it already started to get boring, dog. Like, it's the same shit with the same character over and over again, bro. Oh my gosh. And, well, the worst part is that Mr. Red has so much potential, man. Like, you could have at least made it so it's a bunch of click time events and you got to click the tentacles various times. I don't know, dog. But come on, dog. Clicking a bunch of tentacles over and over and over again, man. Holy shit, where's the fun in that? Thankfully, though, this boss is only like 2 minutes long or three maybe. Unlike some other bosses in the game, it's like freaking 5 minutes. Holy shit. The music is a banger though, but the bosses, yeah, this, like, come on, it's just clicking and clicking and clicking and clicking and clicking until the thing ends. It's pretty much clicking simulator, so, and it's also a bit of a finger breaker. So yeah, I'm not gonna lie, man, this sucks, bro. I'm sorry, but yeah, I mean the first Mr. Red boss fight, it was cool, but ever since they kept milking the same mechanic over and over again, yeah. But oh well, if you ask me, yeah, I really expected something better considering this is Mr. Red's final battle. And now I see why they did this to him.
No, I ran out of time and the boy's not dead. He's coming. Mr. Ed, can you please tell me why little Timmy here is still breathing? Just get it over with. Okay then, bye. Well, you are quite the lucky one. People don't last here very long. I guess this would be a good time to introduce myself. I am the Skyface. I have come to Earth to on its life form, but I am too high up in the sky to just take people. So I must make monsters to learn free. That is why I created INSANIPARK. I am amazed at how far you have come, but sadly you will not be leaving here anytime soon. Tomorrow night will be your last.
Man, uh, I still can barely understand Skyface.
Not gonna lie, after looking back at all these clips, I kinda understand Skyface, like what he's saying. But then, holy shit, dog, I told Oopser to add subtitles or something, man. But oh well, Oopser doesn't give a shit, man. Uh, well, leaving Mr. Red behind, we move to night 4.
Senor Chong's burger eating place. Well, if I'm gonna stay trapped in the park until one of the attractions finally kill me, I might as well milk it for some content, am I right? So, welcome to night 4 of our challenge. And for this night, I'm at some sort of dining room. Lame. Yo, Skyface, why am I at a restaurant? What happened to this cool places here? I wanna go another ride. Man, shut your bitch ass up and get in the building. My next creation is sure to kill you.
Well, we made it to night 4. Now, you want me to be completely honest? This is the best night in the whole game. First of all, I'll explain the mechanics real quick. For this night, you got to like make an order, like literally take an order. You work at it, like you're working at some sort of food court. I mean, of course, you're not working sky face as you like locked inside the food court and you're forced to serve food to Senor Shanks, which is the big fatty guy you saw earlier. And well, to win, you have to memorize um, the exact amount of things. I mean, the exact objects or food for each order, and also freaking memorize the order of the burger's ingredients. And that's the part that makes this night really crazy because it's um it's really creative. First of all, it's a very creative night, and second of all, um I really like how scary this night actually is. It's like the only scary night in the game because when you're like trying to memorize the whole order, you're actually like really tense. You actually start like doubting if you actually have the right order, and yeah, that makes this actually scary. Plus, you don't want to distract yourself too much because you probably mess up the order. So yeah. Also, senior chunks tends to appear in the middle of your desk, and you gotta click him when that happens. And sometimes he may catch you off guard, and you might end up dying because of that. It's pretty annoying, but it teaches you to watch out next time. And well, once you're done with the order, you just give it in, and if it's the correct order, you go to the next order. And if it's wrong, well, you're cooked, love. I have one single complaint though. It's not that big of an issue, but holy shit, the amount of orders you have to do is insane. Especially considering that each order takes a while because you gotta like memorize the order and all that. So yeah, it takes you a freaking while to memorize the order and all that. So you till the night is pretty slow. But oh well, that's it. And to be honest, I didn't have much complications because I had a bit of a help because the night was kind of hard. I helped it myself a bit. Hope you don't mind.
Okay, that's number 10. And this is the final order, I think.
Estoy tan lleno. Ya te puedes ir.
No, this cannot be. Say goodbye, fellas. Hope you have a good rest meal. You are so lucky I can get down there and kill you myself. This is the last time my monster failed. Tomorrow night, you won't survive my attractions again.
And well, like this, we come down to the final and longest night of INSANIPARK, the grand finale, night 5. Now, I don't know what to say. Let's just get into it and see what's coming.
Good night, Debbie. Did you have a good rest? Because I am certain that you will perish tonight. I have a big deadly plan to set up right now. So in the meantime, I'll let the front dealer play with you.
Well.
And it lags. Yeah, thank
Wanna
you.
hide from me now? I'm gonna throttle you to the ground.
And like that, we start night 5 with a Throngler boss fight. I'll be honest though, this sucks, bro. Like, being completely honest, this is the most boring part of the whole game. Not even kidding. Like, it's freaking 5 minutes of just moving with freaking arrow keys, avoiding the Throngler's attacks. It's freaking 5 minutes. The worst part, you mess up by accident, you're absolutely cooked, love, bruh. You have to do the shit all over again for 5 minutes. So yeah, if the Throngler attacks from the right, you go to the left. If he attacks from the left, you go to the right. If he attacks from both sides, you crouch. That's it for freaking 5 minutes. The music you're hearing right now is the boss music. Uh, I don't really dislike it, but it's just meh music. Not gonna lie, that's all I have to say for this part because it's just very lame and it's, yeah, like I said, the worst part of the whole game, dog. The only reason why night 2 is still the worst night is because this is just a little bit of night 5, so yeah.
Alright, I wasn't really expecting you to win this anyway, but you still get a punishment.
No, I'm tiny now.
Okay, Timmy, you have made it clear that you are very hard to kill. So for the first time ever, I will give you a way to escape. I have created a roller coaster that will lead you outside of the park to your freedom. But don't get your hopes up too high. It is being guarded by the most vicious beast I have made yet. Good luck.
What I'm about to describe is the most atrocious, disgusting, horrible, most tedious freaking minigame I've ever seen in any game in my entire life. This is like a hate letter to humanity, dog. This is stupid. So in part 2 of night 5, we come over to Mr. Blue for the first time, and we come to this freaking disgusting thing called the Night 5 Part 2. So let me let me explain. You see those little number thingies? They have to match an exact number. Here's a problem. So you make them match that number, you have to drag them. And oh boy, dragging them is hell. Dragging them is the absolute biggest hell. Like, it's so freaking inaccurate, man. Holy shit. And I know the freaking thing says something like up is down, down is up. I don't remember. It's like it's the opposite, but still this works like absolute dog shit. Uh Freaking Oopster tried to humble me saying his friend did it on the first time. Dude, he did not do that on the first time. And holy shit. And also, the whole point of the minigame is just getting the power to 100. But if the freaking tiles aren't matching, the power goes down. And it goes down with such a tremendous speed that the little progress you've been able to achieve, it's gone in milliseconds. Not to mention the freaking noise bar goes up so freaking high. To be honest, I I gave up on this minigame like the millisecond, like after some 6 tries I gave up on it because it's just impossible. Not even like 6 tries. I tried that like way more times. I just gave up on it. Like ever since the testing, ever since testing the freaking game, that shit never worked. And I'm the freaking playtester of the game. I'm just mad at this shit, bro. I don't even want to talk about it. Like the Throngler boss fight is still the worst, still lame as freak. But this thing, this monstrosity, this goes second place, bro. Holy shit. I don't even know how this is beatable. I don't even comprehend how someone can beat this shit. Worst part, it's freaking 5 minutes as well. Again with freaking 5 minutes. Oh my gosh. Let's just move to the next shit, bro. Oh my gosh.
Okay, y'all, hop up the coaster.
Back when the INSANIPARK was announced by Ubisoft, what did you imagine it would be like? What did you picture it to be like? Uh, well, in my opinion, not gonna lie, I thought it was gonna be FNAF all over again, or just cringe like Ohio Nights at Ohio. But well, here we are, calling it a peak game, or that's what they want you to call it. Uh, I'll get into that later in the video. But well, what did you honestly picture like the night 5 of Insanity Park to be like? I honestly always expected it to be some. I thought it was gonna be some roller coaster boss fight. The massive roller coaster is super cool. And yeah, I kind of nailed it. But not quite either. Well, here we go with what this is. This is the Mr. Blue boss fight. The real Mr. Blue boss fight. And it's literally the Throngler boss fight and Mr. Red boss fight all over again. However, this time it's kind of better. First of all, the music. Well, back when I played it, since Turbo Warp is ass, I wasn't able to hear the music. But now that I've heard it while editing, dang, this is fire, dog. And the animations and everything, the whole sound, it's honestly really cool. And well, to be fair, the gameplay itself is kind of lame, but it does give you that sense of freaking boss fight. To summarize the gameplay, depending on which direction Mr. Blue is coming from, you gotta like go to the opposite or crouch. It's the same thing as the Throngler boss fight, and similar to the red boss fight, he will try to reach into you, and you just gotta click him quickly. And considering that that's literally the main mechanics that we faced throughout the whole game, I guess it kind of feeds Insanity Park. So in general, it is a good boss fight because after all, it's a freaking 1v1 against Mr. Blue in a setting where whatever outcome we get out of this, it will define Little Timmy's fate. Now, I still think the gameplay is kind of shitty though, but I will admit this is pretty epic and very cool. And I don't have much more to say, so Let's see how our little adventure in this pretty insane park ends.
This is unbelievably embarrassing. All of my existence feeding off tiny life forms, and the one creature to successfully evade my creations is a puny child with a camera. Unfortunately, I have already gave you a way out. But there is one part of the deal I forgot to tell you. If you want to secure your freedom, you will give my part a great review on all of your social media. That way you keep your life and I keep getting meals. It's a win-win.
Well, after Skyface let it Timmy out of friggin' Insanity Park, it has come the time for him to upload the YouTube video of him being in Insanity Park. Uh, for some reason, he hates Rufus. I can't get over it, man. Like, Rufus is in freaking Chicago, first of all, and it occurred in the freaking 2000s. There, it didn't exist freaking YouTube Shorts. What is this, bro? Anyways, once you finally open YouTube and click to make a new video, we see little Timmy finalizing his video and then talking about making his review later on. Right after that, we learned that little Timmy's family is absolute dog shit because they didn't give a fuck about him gone missing. And it came the time for him to fulfill his zeal and write the review of Insanity Park. Now, this is where the interesting part comes in of these games' endings. You can pick how many stars you want to rate in Sandy Park. The max is freaking 3 stars, and depending on what you choose, you'll get a different ending. So let's review each of the endings. Well, if you choose 1 star, going straight to the point, Timmy starts yapping about how bad Insanity Park was and how he almost got killed many times, and yeah, Mr. Blue just comes in and absolutely violates him. So yeah, that's all for 1 star. Well, if we choose 2 stars instead, it's pretty much the same thing. Little Timmy talks about how it's so mid. However, once Mr. Blue captures him again, something different happens. Something that may lead to a possible second Insanity Park game.
Damn, little Timmy. I thought we had a deal. I was really gonna let you go. All I wanted from you was a good rating. That was it. But I guess you'll rather have your pride than your freedom. As punishment, you will forever be one of my monsters. Mindlessly slaying innocent lives to satiate my hunger in my brand new water park.
Enrique!
Insanity Splash was my idea, by the way.
Shut your fucking mouth!
And well, for the 3 star ending, little teeny gaps about how good the park is and how the government is wrong and that everyone should go. That Skyface is so nice and all the monsters are also nice. And well, after that, we get some copyrighted music while they explain to us that because of little Timmy's video, millions of lives were lost. Well, not really millions, it was just like thousands, but still. And the government is mad at little Timmy. They're trying to capture him, but he's hiding inside the park in a millionaire mansion, being protected by freaking Skyface. So yeah, basically, little Timmy and Skyface are friends now. And that's it for our little adventure in this pretty insane park. we go straight to the credits and we get blessed with this banger that I was not able to hear because of Turbo War being so last, bro. Holy shit. Well, now it's my turn to rate the game INSANIPARK, a very good Five Nights at Freddy's fan game made by my friend Loser Games.
Shut your fucking mouth!
Being for real though, let's go straight to the main question. Is INSANIPARK good? Well, in my opinion, yeah, it is very good. I really like it. I really like it. I mean, there's a few segments that are kind of boring and pretty lame, but in general, the game is good. Now, is INSANIPARK peak? Sorry, but not really. I mean, sure, the game's good and it's pretty amazing too, but I wouldn't say it's the best game I've ever played on Scratch. Uh, and I feel like it's still got a lot of wasted potential, and it could have been way better. Like, if all the nights had the same quality as Night 4, the game would be much better and it would be actually very peak. But oh well, I won't complain much. We got what we got, and this is Oopser's final game. Overall, I'll give this game an honest 6.5 out of 10. It's really good in general. And yeah, although I do expected much, I think it's just fine, and maybe Oopser will make another game. He'll probably won't, but who knows? Can't wait for Insanity Splash. Anyways, that's it. I'll leave the video here.
Enrique!
Wait, what the heck? You know Miles? Is that a freaking Glock? Holy.
Put the money in the bag. Oops, I just got a bag. This is sound of a bag. I'm on Snapchat, I'm getting money. I get racks just like a crab. Came from the bottom, now I'm at the top. This is the sound of a robot. Went to Japan and spoke to a turkey. Went to Japan, bought a gingerbread cookie. Jumped in the pool and turned the water brown. Everybody like, hey, what's that sound? This the sound of, you know.